One of the most promising educators in Jamaica, strong male and ably supported by his wife. This man had far to go. Circumstances have taken them away from us, and we're just mourning.
It's a trying time, but we continue to pray for our educational leaders and pray all the blessing, even on the students here and their families and the wider community, as Mr. Stevens was very, very instrumental in even what we do at the NCL, and even in the community and other spheres. He was a principal mentor, so much. I am heartened, but we trust God for all things, and prayers for his family.
One of the most promising educators in Jamaica, strong male and ably supported by his wife. This man had far to go. Circumstances have taken them away from us, and we're just mourning. We're not mourning as people without hope. We don't understand God's plan, but we have no one else to rely on but him. The purpose today, as I understand it from my wife and the vice principal, is to help the staff to work through their own emotions, because he was a very engaging and popular principal, and to prepare for the children who will be obviously bewildered and emotionally upset. When all is said and done, the school must go on, the work of education has to proceed, and so we are here to lift spirits and to acknowledge that for all of us, in the midst of life, there is death.
I took it for a joke. When I look back at my phone, messages are there, conversations are there. How do you prepare? Because you also are feeling that pain. So it's a heavy task for our staff. Mrs. Stevens, I would have sent messages to, because she's a banker, and I would have sent messages to her banking officers and her colleagues to tell them, what would have happened. They would have been inundated, and they too know what she meant to Jessie Ripoll Primary School. We don't want to lose sight that Jessie will continue, but we want to be able to have the grace. Be allowed to be given the grace so they too can say they're going through something, and these kids are very resilient. But once one child cries, it's going to be a ripple effect. So we're very appreciative. It was immediate. The ministry, other schools that you saw are here, past students are here. So they're offering that support to make sure that whatever Jessie looks like tomorrow, there is some form of protection, a level of trying to get back to the norm, which will not be overnight. He is the fourth principal, the youngest principal. I mean, some of the persons here that are on staff would have been in school with him, and they know he was the baby, and to see him here and to be supporting him. I don't know if we have a school anywhere across the country that has such a young staff that's so committed, so able. It's my first primary school experience, and I would not give it up for anything. It's just now how, at this time, does the PT executive find a way to support all the stakeholders? And I think that is what we are looking forward to. I don't want to say this is what we're doing, because we don't want to have everybody flooding the school. But of course, we will put things in preparation to make sure that his memory, Mrs. Stevens' memory, continues.